Welcome back to the Spike It Like It's Hot tournament. Final match of pool play between Cheyenne Mountain and Silver Creek. Cheyenne Mountain 2-0 in pool play. Silver Creek 1-1 in pool play. If Silver Creek wins this match, which will be a difficult task, if they win it, they will advance as the number 1 seed out of this pool. If Cheyenne Mountain wins, they will be 3-0 in pool play and, of course, advance to the number 1 team as the number 1 team. And then Silver Creek, Sterling, and Evergreen would all be 1 and 2. And we would need some tiebreakers to try to figure out what is going on as the number 2 seed here at this tournament. Again, the top 2 teams advance to the semifinals. And they will play the top 2 teams from the other pool, which is going on in the auxiliary gym. And right now, Mullen is 2-1 in pool play. Durango 2-0 in pool play. Durango playing Roosevelt there, and that won't be a gimme match for the Demons, but if they win, they'll be the number 1 seed, and Mullen would be the number 2 seed. If Roosevelt wins that match, then we would have a 3-way tie for the top 2 positions there. We're underway here. Cheyenne Mountain is on the left. They get the kill there from Lauren Iverson as they go ahead 1-0 here early on. Iverson on the floor along with Courtney Dome. Serving is Monique Dome, and she'll send it long to tie this up at 1-1. Tell you what, Clark, I will trade you if you want to run camera for a little bit while you're here. We'll do that. So we're tied at 1 here. Silver Creek with the serve. They're on the right side in the black jersey. Cheyenne Mountain on the left in the maroon. Good volley going here. And there, that attempt goes into the net by Jess Herzog of Silver Creek as we flip-flop positions here. So Cheyenne Mountain with the lead. As you can see, serving up there is Lauren Iverson. She started the match with a kill. We'll get some more numbers for you here momentarily. And that's 4 hits. Cheyenne Mountain has Lauren Iverson out there, Megan Schultz out there, Courtney and Monique Dome out there. Also is Maddie Beal. And that serve goes long. Your 6th starter is Reagan Foleron, number 14. I believe this is her first action of the day. Silver Creek serving. You have Julie Dower, the junior. Margaret Davis is the libero wearing the white number 13. Serve there by Dower goes wide. You also have Liz Potter, number 6. Kayla Sulik is number 16. Kyra Sarwinski is number 4. And then number 2 is Jess Herzog to round it out. So we're just underway here. Final pool match, best of 3. That one's sent back by the blockers. But a good dig there by Margaret Davis. Far side, Foleron. And there is 4 hits. That must, again, not went off the block. That must have went off the net, as they'll call the 4th hit there on Megan Schultz. Silver Creek again 1-1 coming into this tournament. Also 1-1 in tournament play. You add that up, the math still says 2-2 overall. And there's an ace. Serrana Hubert, the sophomore, finds a hole in that Cheyenne Mountain receiving group and scores the point. Cheyenne Mountain 2-1 coming in. They lost to 2-time defending state champ Chaparral in their first match of the day. Good dig there by Laura Iverson. And good save there. Courtney Dome, and they'll 3-ball it over. That's Dome. Potter loves that spot. Hit is in. Yes. Officials discussed something there, but it went in by Potter, and get used to here hitting from the left side. She likes that spot and has been very good from there today. But to continue with Cheyenne Mountain, they lost to Chaparral 3-2 in a great set, or a great match to open up. There's another dig by Potter, or another kill by Potter rather. but a great match to open up. Cheyenne Mountain had won 4 consecutive 4A titles. Chaparral, the 2-time defending state champs. They met in the season opener, and Chaparral won 3-2. Chaparral extended their long win streak, which was ended later in the week by Highlands Ranch. Cheyenne Mountain saw an end to their 46-match win streak with that loss. That one will sail out of bounds as well. The Indians get the point there, but they trail here 6-5. Cheyenne Mountain then went on to defeat number 3 Coronado in 3 sets and number 6 Grandview from 5A in 3 sets. Coming into this tournament, they defeated Sterling and Evergreen in back-to-back matches 2-0. Again, they're the 4-time defending state champions on the 4A level. Lost a pool match to Montrose in the 2008 state tournament. That is their last setback to a 4A program. They went on to win the state tournament that year, lost in the finals the year before, so they played for the state championship 5 straight years, winning the last 4. Folaron there, can't find the range on the cross court. And Evergreen will, or check that Silver Creek rather, will get the serve with Stephanie Holzbus, the senior, number 5. Iverson sends it up. Ooh, there's a hammer by Barkley, almost dug out, but Barkley hammered it there from the right side. Mara Barkley, I'm guessing the daughter of head coach David Barkley for this very successful Cheyenne Mountain Ball Club. Folaron didn't see any action in the first 2 matches of the day that we saw. She is in there starting, and there's a net violation by Silver Creek. That was Tegan Necto, the sophomore, wearing a heavy, heavy knee brace on that left leg. Folaron back to serve, number 14. Sends a short one there, dug up by Davis. Potter pops it up. Sulek will send it across. Oh, man, look at that. Barkley again. Oh, what'd they call? Not sure what they called there. Point still awarded to Cheyenne Mountain. Somebody must have been in the net, but Barkley with back-to-back hammers to tie this match up. Folaron again, low serve, popped up by Davis. That's Dower in the middle. 3 in a row. Well, that one wasn't as hard as the first 2, but it found the range off the block. 3 straight kills by Barkley gives the Indians the lead at 9-8. Again, they will advance to the semifinals regardless of this match. If they win, they're the 1 seed. If they lose, they're the 2 seed, and Silver Creek would be the pool champ. So we'll know they will have 2 more matches regardless of the outcome, but they're favored to win the whole banana. There's a misfire by Kayla Sulek on the spike. So Cheyenne Mountain was down early, now up by 2. Here's they've put some points together. Folaron continues to serve, finds Davis, and setter goes across the net that time. That's Alexa Jane, a sophomore, and that pass was a little bit close to the net. Got some new faces in both lineups here as coaches early on in the season. Just kind of get a lot of playing time for kids to see who's going to respond. Davis from the back line. Her attempt sails wide. I believe that's 7 in a row. Make it 6 in a row now for Cheyenne Mountain. Folaron again finds Davis. Potter near side. Nice dig there by Courtney Dome. Iverson with the kill. Dug out nicely by Hubert. Davis pops it in. Barkley pops it up. Look for her to get the return. Nope, they go far side, and they do it effectively with Lauren Iverson. She's got some good ups there. She likes that right or left side of the court and hammered it home. In 13-8, Cheyenne Mountain trying to make quick work here at Silver Creek. They were down 2, now 7 points in a row. Folaron, Reagan Folaron again with the serve, and again she finds Davis. Aaron pass, Potter tracks it down. Now they have to 3-ball it over. That's Necto. Here's Cheyenne Mountain with a chance. Barkley. Did she hit the net? Nope. Silver Creek hit the net, so another kill by Barkley, and it's 14-8. Again, best of 3 in this pool round. Folaron finds the net and then the open space. That happens so often. If you could train a server to hit the net on purpose like that, you would have an excellent weapon from your back line. As often the tip off the net goes awry as it did there. Timeout here for Silver Creek as Cheyenne Mountains put together a 9-0 run. Again, the defending champions the last 4 years in Class 4A. And their schedule this year has been extremely difficult. Lost to Chaparral, two-time champs returning from 5A. They lost that match in 5, then beat Coronado, a rematch of last year's 4A final, 3-0, and then beat Grandview, a perennial power in 5A, also 3-0. And in this tournament, and then next week they'll take on Legend and Rampart, both at home in the Springs, Tuesday and Thursday. Folderon again fires from the back line. Here is Potter, tips it across, but it's blocked back in by Barkley and also Monique Dome. 10 in a row for Cheyenne Mountain. Folderon served them all. And this is a player who did not play in the last match, and she's very effective. Popping it up backside is Hubert. Davis brings it across. Folderon pops it up, and there is Iverson. Man, they have two weapons there, and who do you guard? You set it in the middle. You've got Iverson on your left, Barkley on the right, and both have hammered them home. One of them is going to be left with a single blocker depending on where the set goes. Folderon again. This time Potter pops it up, and Folderon gets it there for Cheyenne Mountain. Barkley sails it along, and finally that streak is over. Cheyenne Mountain had strung together 11 straight points on the serve there, coming from 8-6 down to 17-8 in front before that kill attempt went wide. Courtney Dome pops it up. Barkley will try it again, and she finds room there. She's one of the few hitters we've seen today that prefers the right side. Most of our big hitters have come from the left side, but she likes floating to the right side of the net and hammering it home. Maddie Beal checks in, number 12 for Cheyenne Mountain. She's also a weapon up front. She plays in the middle here. There's a little tip attempt nicely. I believe that was Liz Potter, the sophomore, number 6, tipped it over for the point. Potter will trot back to serve. Flies it across. That's a tough pass. Good tip over by the setter, but I believe she went into the net. That was Monique Dome. And so I think they'll give the point over here to Silver Creek. A little collision on the Raptors side of the net. Nope, they gave it the other way. So Silver Creek apparently into the net there, and Cheyenne Mountain gets the point there on top, 19-10. There's a wicked serve. Can't be handled. Monique Dome. They got a lot of weapons. Haven't seen a lot of 4A volleyball yet, but right now it's hard to find somebody, I bet, that's better than Cheyenne Mountain. That's why they're ranked number 1. Monique again with the jump serve. This one finds the net. Silver Creek needs a little run from their libero, Margaret Davis, the junior, number 13. She needs to get some points together. She looks over at her head coach, Nicole, and finds a spot where to serve. That's a very tough set there. As it goes out of bounds, Monique Dome trying to set it across court. Went too far. Head coach David Barkley gives a chuckle. His team in control of this one. There's that net tip, but handled nicely by Courtney Dome. Hammered there by Maddie Beal, but an excellent dig by Davis. Beal tries it again. This time it goes unanswered. They've got 3 big hitters there. I mean, 3 big hitters. Maddie Beal there, Lauren Iverson, number 11. Mara Barkley not on the lineup right now, but she's had a good start to this match. Here's Iverson from the serve. Nice hit there by Jess Herzog. Iverson from the back row. Davis pulls it up out of there nicely. Dower will pop it across. Iverson saves. Tough pass. Good help by Monique Dome. And Courtney Dome knocks it across. Good effort by both teams. Dower again tries the tip. It's blocked. Good rally here. Good effort on both sides, and that one flies out of bounds. Like the effort. Jess Herzog there misfires, but like the effort on both sides. Both teams had a couple of chances to win that point, and Cheyenne Mountain finally does. They're up by 10. Iverson, little float serve this time. And again, a little off-speed pitch again. Finds a home. It's much like a hit or a kill, if you will. You can hit, and then tip. On a serve, you can power, and then kind of lollipop it. There she lollipopped it, and here she's going to hammer it again. Davis pops it up, and tough pass. Oh, Silver Creek got it across. Iverson to the back. Fuller on across. Davis pops up. Herzog finds a hole. They're going to check the board here. I think it was 23. Checking with the scores table there on the far side, but I think Cheyenne Mountain has 23, don't they? Yep, there you go. And 23-14 or 23-13. Okay, 23-13 is correct. Both coaches agree there along with the scorers table. So Silver Creek will serve down 10. This is Julie Dower. Popped up by Courtney Dome, and there is Beal, but it goes wide. Dower again will serve. Courtney Dome pops it up. That's Monique Dome. Fuller on from deep. It's a nice kill. Now we got Mara Barkley back in for Maddie Beal. 24-14 game point here, game one for Cheyenne Mountain. This will be Courtney Dome. Jump serve, sends it deep. Potter pops it up. This is Dower with the set. Sulek rather. Herzog has to get it across, and yeah, that went outside the antenna. And that's point and game for Cheyenne Mountain as they get the victory relatively easily there, 25-14. So Cheyenne Mountain one game away from going undefeated in pool play, kind of as expected here, and to try to nail down the number one seed out of pool number one. Quickly, let's go to pool number two. Roosevelt beat D'Evelyn today 2-0. In fact, all these matches 2-0 in the other gym. Roosevelt over D'Evelyn, Durango over Mullen, Durango over D'Evelyn, Mullen over Roosevelt, and Mullen over D'Evelyn. So if you add that up, Mullen is currently 2-1. They are done. Durango is 2-0 in pool play. Roosevelt is 1-1. D'Evelyn is 0-3. So Roosevelt and Durango are currently playing in the other gym. Should Durango win that, they'll be the top seed out of that bracket and would leave Mullen as the number 2 seed. But again, we'd have a little bit of chaos here. If Roosevelt would win, that would create a three-way tie for first between Roosevelt, Durango, and Mullen, all at 2-1, and you would need a tiebreaker to finish that off. And it would come down to points because every match has been decided so far 2-1, or 2-0, I should say. So we'll try to sort that out here. And again, if Cheyenne Mountain wins in this match, they would be 3-0, and the remaining three teams, Silver Creek, Evergreen, and Sterling, would be tied at 1 and 2. And you'd have to have a tiebreaker somehow to determine the number 2 team from this pool to advance to the semifinals. Have about a minute 30 before we get game 2 underway. We will take a little break here and be back with you momentarily as we'll continue this match between Cheyenne Mountain and Silver Creek on Colorado Preps TV. Okay, we are about set for game number 2 here at the Spike It Like It's Hot tournament. Silver Creek High School here in Longmont, Cheyenne Mountain against Silver Creek. We go to game 2, and Silver Creek will get the serve here to start game 2. Margaret Davis, the libero, will lead things off. Again, Cheyenne Mountain took game 1 25-14. Just waiting for the clock to run out here and reset. Well, they stop it with 3.7, so here we go. Davis from the left. Again, the team switch sides. Silver Creek wearing the all black. Cheyenne Mountain in the maroon. That is Iverson. Nice dig there by Potter. She's a very good player, and there we get 2 hits called on Olivia DeVere. Cheyenne Mountain gets the first point of the game. And trying to go 3-0 here in tournament play. That's what a lot of folks expected would happen. Davis pops up the serve. And there is Maddie Beal on the kill for Cheyenne Mountain. Again, they've got at least 3 that we've seen today, 3 hitters up front. And Maddie Beal, they seem to specialize. They've got a left hitter, a right hitter, and then Maddie Beal loves the middle of the net. Monique Domey with that serve. She'll pop it up. And here is Iverson. She finds a hole with kind of an off-speeder. And Cheyenne Mountain out to a quick 3-0 start here in this match. And sometimes the psyche against a team that is this good, you're just not sure if you can beat them. Domi with the serve. That one sails a little bit long, and Silver Creek is on the board for the first time in this match, or in this game, I should say. 3-1. Back to serve Julie Dower, the junior from Silver Creek. Iverson pops it up. Domey with the set. Iverson with the kill, or the hit rather. Popped up nicely there by the Raptors. They'll try again over to Iverson off the block and down. Well, Lauren Iverson with the kill. Cheyenne Mountain continues to control. Reagan Folderon, who had a great run of serves, 11 straight points off her serve in that first game, gave Cheyenne Mountain the control they needed. She's back in, number 14. Herzog has her kill blocked and rejected. Indians get another point. Again, best 2 of 3 here from Silver Creek. Lauren Iverson with the serve, pops it up. Margaret Davis from the back line, and then we have a net call here. Point awarded to Cheyenne Mountain. Again, that was a tough pass on the serve. When it gets that close to the net, setters almost got an impossible job with trying to dig it out from underneath the net without getting in the net. There's a little tip attempt saved up by Folderon. And there's the kill that time by Amy Steinwand. It's a new face we haven't seen so far from the Indians, but she's off the bench to contribute right away. Indians jump out to a quick 7-1 lead. Iverson back to serve again. Nice job there by Potter to pull that one out. Davis will have to fire it across and does so effectively from the back. Nice block there by the Raptors up front. Iverson from the back row off the block and down. Just so many weapons. 2 to 3 hitters on the court at the same time for Cheyenne Mountain. As a blocker, you just don't know where to go. 8-1. There's a nice hit. Whoop. Oh, that sails in. Kayla Sulek with the kill. Gets Silver Creek on the board to end that run, 8-2. Serving up for Silver Creek will be a sophomore, Serena Hubert. Again, they have 4 sophomores that play quite a bit and a couple of juniors, 3 juniors that also play quite a bit. Another new face in for Cheyenne Mountain, number 10, is Haley Tibbett. She's playing in the libero spot right now. That one goes out of bounds as Cheyenne Mountain cannot control. Silver Creek climbs to within 5. how you build a program, though. If you're head coach David Barkley, you have this match in control. You work a lot of young players in, let them play with your standouts, and you just build that tradition. Nice dig by Margaret Davis. And there's the block that time. I think that was Reagan Folaron. Might have been Maddie Beal. Not sure which one got their hands on that kill. But they knock it down for the point. Beal will trot back with the serve. Pops it across. They've been picking on Davis on their serve. She's done a great job. Good job there by Dome to dive and save it, but her teammates couldn't help her out. Silver Creek with the point. Will give the kill there to Kayla Sulik, a junior, number 19. Onto the floor to serve will be Stephanie Holzbus, a senior, for Silver Creek. Raptors again defeated Evergreen in 2 and then lost to Sterling in a tough 3-set match, or only 3-setter of the day. Barkley's kill is blocked. Folaron, it's blocked. Nice pull up there by Dower. Dome again to serve it. Barkley finds a wall there. It climbs on the rafters, and again, that's the unfortunate part inside here. Julie Dower looked like she might have had a chance to track that one down, but it hit a rafter and came back over the top where she couldn't readjust. Ball is in play when it hits the ceiling here at Silver Creek High School, and it redirected, and she couldn't redirect fast enough to follow it. Again, another new face in for Cheyenne Mountain is Mika Dixon. And I apologize if we're misfiring on some of these names. We got rosters just before we started and didn't have a chance to talk with coaches about pronunciations. Far side Potter, she's been quiet in this match. Dixon pops it up for Cheyenne Mountain. Dome fires it over. Dower back to Potter, long. That's her favorite spot on the floor. She loves hitting over there on that left side. It's been very effective until this match. Has been quieter than normal. Dixon with the jump serve. Her teammate, Monique Dome, the first one to hit it, and that was self-protection. That was a low bullet. They get a chuckle out of it. Silver Creek gets the point. Dome again. Here's Barkley. Boy, she loves that spot. Davis off the shoulder digs that one out. Dixon. There's Folaron. Again, a nice dig by Silver Creek, and that's a carry. Man, Barkley just loves that run and spike over on the right side. She hammered it. Davis, give her credit, she got in the way, did not shy away from that hammer, and saved it actually with her shoulder. Cheyenne Mountain wins the point, though. They're on top 12-5. Folaron back to serve again. She ran some points together in this first game. Far side, popped up there. That's Haley Tibbetts. Nice block there. And point awarded. Tegan Nechdel, number 8 for Silver Creek, did a good job of getting a hand up there and tipping that one right back at the Indians. 12-6. Liz Potter, a sophomore, number 6, back to serve for Silver Creek, trying to hang tough against the 4-time defending 4A state champions. Dixon pops it up. Dome, here's Barkley. That's her favorite spot. Off the block, it falls in. It's also a sign of good coaching. You find what a person or a player does extremely well, and you put them in that position to succeed, and that's what he does with Mara Barkley. She loves hitting from that right side. You can tell it. And they just keep feeding her the volleyball. Now she'll serve, jump serve. Davis been very busy on return of serve and done a good job with it. And Beal just pops it over as there was some confusion on the Cheyenne Mountain side, and there is Beal as well. Man, they just keep coming at you. Different players. First Barkley, there Beal. Both of them successful on the kill. Stretches it out to an 8-point margin here in game 2. Barkley to serve. Looks deep, and it is. Good job of communicating by the Silver Creek defense. As you could hear them all yell, long. Margaret Davis, the libero, number 13, she'll serve up here from the left. And we're high above in the catbird seat here, about even with the Raptors, so we kind of got a down angle on our picture, but it's a good one. There's a violation. Looks like Monique Dome hit the net with her shoulder is what the official is telling her. So that gives a point over to the Raptors. Davis again with the serve, a good one, dug out nicely by Dixon. And Davis with another nice dig, and we get a carry on Beal. Good effort there. Man, Davis has been all over the floor for Silver Creek, giving up her body like she did there to keep that point alive. It's 14-9. Now she'll serve. And again, not handled very well in the back line there by Cheyenne Mountain. It went off the Raptors hard. And the Raptors take advantage of the Raptors to get a point. Davis again. That ends the run. Hit there by Courtney Tibbetts. She's another good hitter. That's at least 4 by my count for Cheyenne Mountain that have been effective in this match alone. Dome on the serve. Dower pops it up. Nope. And again, miscommunication there. Got a lot of different faces in for Cheyenne Mountain. That's not your first front line, I should say. So again, not used to playing one another. They're used to playing against each other in practice, I'm sure. Dower, kind of a sidewinder, finds some holes. Potter pops it up. And across two-handed is Sulek. Domi with the set. Tibbetts with the kill. Cheyenne Mountain gets the point there to take a 5-point advantage. Iverson back into the lineup, number 11 for the Indians. She'll trot back to serve. Comes from out of the shadows and fires away. Dower tipped in, and the block is good. Yep, they award it to Cheyenne Mountain as they send that hit back. Iverson again with the serve. Davis, we've called her name often. She pops it up. Left-handed attempt, and I believe we went into the net. Kyra Sarwinski, number 4, I believe was called there. 18-11 your score. Cheyenne Mountain continues to be in control. Here in game 2, they won game 1, 25-14. Wow. Maddie Beal. Again, that's a 50-50 ball, if you will. Popped up off the serve, an errant pass. Sometimes hard to control. It just flew up toward the middle of the net, and that's anybody's ball, and Beal took it. There's a little lollipop serve she throws in there every now and then. Herzog puts it across. And back row through the block is Iverson. Sarwinski got her hand on it, could not send it back. Tough to block from that far away when you're getting a kill attempt from the back line. Oh, good job there by the setter. That was Dower again. A lot of times that second hit, you're going to set it up for your hitter. And she just floats it over the block, and Cheyenne Mountain was not ready for it. And it works for a point, 20-12. That is Hubert on the serve. Iverson from the back. And did it get over? Yes, it did. Dome controls for Cheyenne Mountain. Bolaron with the tip, and it works. 4 points away from Cheyenne Mountain finishing off pool play undefeated without dropping a game. And Maddie Beal will be back there now to serve onto the court is number 8, Holly Huffman. Coach David Barkley getting almost everybody into this game and the first one. Beal with a nice serve. Popped up there by Serena Hubert. She'll have to bring it across. It goes wide. Beal again. good all-around player. She spends most of her time along the front, but she shows she's an effective server, and again, we jinx her. Back to Davis for Silver Creek here. Check that. We're going to set Davis down and bring in Stephanie Holzbus for service. Davis has had a good match as the libero. She has handled almost every serve and has been throwing her body around, digging out kills or hits. Far side Potter, favorite spot. It's sent back. Combination of Barkley, number 6, and Steinwand, number 9. .2 points away. On to serve, Micah Dixon. Just across, caught the net. Perfect serve if you could do it. Potter again, this time she goes the softer route with success. Silver Creek stays alive, down 9. Serving now, I do not have a 15 on my roster, so I apologize for that. She'll send it across. And tough set there. Barkley finds a way to push it across. Davis, that would have been long, but Dixon plays it, or Iverson plays it rather. And that caused confusion for Cheyenne Mountain. So our unknown number 15 will serve again. Iverson pops it up. And pass cannot be handled. Silver Creek draws another point closer, trying to hang on against the 4-time defending 4A state champions. Folaron popped up by Davis, but to an open spot on her own side of the net. She did a good job of getting the ball in the air, but it went where a teammate was not. Game point here for Cheyenne Mountain, and Reagan Folaron will do the honors. Trying to make it a 3rd consecutive 2-game sweep is Cheyenne Mountain. Popped up nicely there by Hubert. Folaron returns the favor. Tibbetts popped up there by Potter. She'll get it again off the block. We get a call at the net. And Silver Creek with the point. Potter does a good job of getting the ball up in the air, retreating to her spot, and then rushing to the net for the hit. Now she'll trot back and give it a serve. 24-17, still game point for Cheyenne Mountain. Popped up there by Haley Tibbetts, and a misfire there by Holly Huffman. Silver Creek stays alive again. Potter for another chance. Still game point for Cheyenne Mountain. And there's your game. That was Courtney Tibbetts to finish it off for Cheyenne Mountain. So they win quickly 2-0 here over Silver Creek, 25-14 and 25-18. So Cheyenne Mountain finishes pool play at 3-0. Now we'll have to sort out a tiebreaker between Silver Creek, Sterling, and Evergreen. They are all 1-2. So we'll sort that out. We'll be back with one semifinal match here. It's scheduled to start at 3:30. So we'll be back for that, and then the championship match at 5 o'clock. So we invite you to keep it here on Colorado Preps TV.